Welcome back to Headlines. I'm Wes Austin, and these are today's top stories. First, Minnesota Governor Tim Walz says Democrats need to be meaner and start bullying Trump. They've already called Trump a Nazi and a dictator, when the only thing left is claiming that he actually causes stage 4 cancer. Then, Democrats are going to start campaigning to young men who work out. Apparently, fitness only became acceptable once they realized the average Democrat voter can't walk upstairs without filing a disability claim. Next, 50 Cent steps in to stop President Trump from pardoning Diddy. This might be the first time 50 Cent has tried to keep someone out of the club. Did you like that reference? It's from his song, The Club. Okay. Anyway. And finally, Sesame Street joins the Pride Month celebration with rainbow puppets and a message of inclusion. The street that brought you C is for cookie now brings you P is for pride, G is for gay, and Z is for Zay Zem. I think I said that right. Okay, let's dive in. Minnesota Governor Tim Walz gave a speech in South Carolina calling on Democrats to be a little meaner, because apparently right now they're just too pleasant.
I'm getting called out on this because I called Donald Trump a wannabe dictator. The governor's being mean and the governor's speaking out on that. Well, maybe it's time for us to be a little meaner. Maybe it's time for us to be a little more fierce. But when it's adult like Donald Trump, you bully the out of him back. You push back.
Now, this isn't as bad as it sounds. You've got to realize that Tim Walz's idea of being mean is unfriending someone on Farmville. As far as Democrats stepping up their bullying game, at this point, the only thing they haven't tried accusing President Trump of being is Katy Perry's dance choreographer. Democrats are looking for new male voters at the gym as part of their $20 million program called Speaking with American Men. Now wait a minute, I thought men who worked out were white supremacists. Back in March of 2022, MSNBC said this: physical fitness and violent hypermasculinity have always been central to the far right. Now here's one from Time magazine: the white supremacist origins of exercise, and 6 other surprising facts about the history of U.S. physical fitness. And what about this one? Fascist fitness. How the far right is recruiting with online gym groups. I guess Democrats just discovered that guys who have discipline and work out might be worth something. Next thing you know, they'll realize people who identify as Chihuahuas might need psychiatric help. Rapper 50 Cent has vowed to discourage President Trump from pardoning Sean Diddy Combs, who is currently on trial for federal sex trafficking and racketeering charges.
Would you ever consider pardoning him?
Well, nobody's asked. You had to be the one to ask, Peter, but nobody's asked. But I know people are thinking about it. I know they're thinking about it. I think some people have been very close to asking. First of all, I'd look at what's happening, and I haven't been watching it too closely, although it's certainly getting a lot of coverage.
President Trump said that nobody's asked for a Diddy pardon, which is on par because Diddy isn't really known for asking beforehand. Sesame Street celebrated Pride Month by posting a picture of rainbow-colored puppets holding hands to represent the LGBTQ pride flag. Now, I'm assuming that the puppets don't now have pride-colored fur, but I don't watch it anymore, so no guarantees. Sesame Street posted this on Instagram and X. On our street, everyone is welcome. Together, let's build a world where every person and family feels loved and respected for who they are. Happy Pride Month. These kids can't even count yet, but sure, let's dive into the complexities of adult sexuality with the talking sock puppet. Instead of helping kids with their ABCs, I'm sure parents really want to explain to their 3-year-old why Bert keeps sending Ernie the eggplant emoji. But there's no way that on the actual show, Sesame Street would do anything to push this onto kids, right?
Annie, Ellen looked just like Jonathan Van Ness.
Cookie Monster Cookie. That is Jonathan Van Ness.
Elmo, Cookie, are you ready to see my monster piece?
Thanks for watching Headlines. I'm Wes Austin. Good night.
Please like, comment, and subscribe.